there, it's Beth, and I'm up on the Crafty Maven Getaway for Scraplift Saturday. And you can see I found this amazing layout by the amazing, and I know I'm using that word again, but Missy Whidden. And I love her layouts. Aren't they just gorgeous? And because there was a lot of blue in the inspiration piece, that is pretty much the only color I took for this layout. Um, I really just picked out paper, and the paper that I picked out tended to be blue. Now I do have a little bit of pink and this like off orange color as well that you can see. All of the paper for this is in my stash. So it's a really old Webster's, not really old, it's Painted Passport for my base from Webster's Pages. And I spared you having to watch me glue down all of those hearts. Now, this layout did take me a while, but that's really only because I cut everything out on my Cricut. And as you can see, I used a ton of different paper. So the loading and unloading of the mat, because I did everything from the phone and I was just being lazy. So it did take me a little bit of while to cut all of the hearts out, and I was okay with that. So I didn't make you watch me glue all of those down, but they are now currently glued down, and I'm just throwing some tissue paper behind the photos. Now the photos are a tad bit smaller than 3 by 4. I had major printing issues with these photos. I don't know what was going on, but I finally got them to work, and then they didn't print at exactly 3 by 4 size, which is what I was going for, but I'm okay with that. So they are a tad bit smaller than 3 by 4, but they get the job done and the story is told. So if you follow me on Instagram at all or on my Facebook page, you will have seen I did post up that picture of my daughter. That was the Thanksgiving Eve, and we were making dough to make rolls. I make the biscuits from scratch for Thanksgiving. And she absolutely loves getting in the kitchen with me and cooking with me and just us being together in that way. And I just had to snap this picture because she literally had flour on her face. Now it's hard to tell in the video, but in the picture you can see that she's got a nice little smear of flour on her cheek. And then, of course I took a full picture of her and she was just being silly, and then I took a picture of her hands in the dough because I just wanted to document all of that. Now, in Missy's video, I believe her heart cluster on the right hand side of her layout was definitely a lot tighter, meaning that the hearts were more together. And I think I also used way bigger hearts than she did in her layout. And I'm okay with that. Just because you scrap lift, it does not mean that you have to follow the layout exactly. And again, if you follow me anywhere, you will know that I am currently also obsessed with the Moonstruck collection from Pink Paisley. And I went through my stash of that to see what I could add on from it to this layout. And what I found was the heart rub-ons in gold. So those worked out perfectly, and I rubbed those on and they were perfect. I didn't have any problems whatsoever getting those to stick on. And then I think I found one puffy heart as well from the puffy heart sticker pack, and I added those on there. Now, because I have all of this heart stuff going on, this is it for embellishments. There's no other embellishments than what you see. What you see is what you get here with this layout. I did not feel that there was any more space. And I popped, you can see here, I popped only the middle photo up on some foam, and I adhered that first, and then, very simply stuck the other ones down there. I ran out of ATG tape halfway through making this layout, which was not cool, but lucky for me, I had some of this mono tape, this Tombow mono tape in my stash as well. The next thing here is Heidi Swap came out with a Cricut cartridge, and I love Heidi Swap stuff. So they were having a great sale, and I picked up the digital version of this cartridge and went through it to look for a title. So my title is Cherish because I cherish her. And even though this is a photo of her being in the kitchen making dough with me, I that's not the main journaling that I do for this layout. I do more deep journaling of basically talking about how, as a mother, I hope that I know that I'm not perfect, but I hope that I am the perfect mommy for her. And that is what my journaling is about for this layout. And the reason for my title, Cherish, is because I cherish her. So again, like I said, I know the title doesn't really have much to do with what the photos are actually about, but it is a cherished moment for me. I hope she will always want to be in the kitchen with me making a Thanksgiving feast. We shall see what happens as she gets older. So anyways, now that we're done with that part, here I am, and I am playing with my gelatos. And I love gelatos, and I don't use them as often as I think I should because I love them so much. So I was just going through what I had, looking for a color to really go for the title because I did not like the title in white. And I'm literally just, what you see is what I'm doing is I'm smudging it onto my glass mat, and I'm taking a little bit of water and watering it down so that I can end up with the color that I want. And I ended up using the first color that I laid down, and I should have just, excuse me for yawning, it's late. I should have just used that color to begin with. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. So literally I just painted it on, dried it up, and glued it on. And you are going to see a little mishap with my glue when I glued this on. It literally like just dropped out of my hand onto my layout, so I had a glue smudgy area there. But lucky for me, it did not show up too much on the layout. I don't really think it shows up a lot at all. I probably notice it way more in person than you do on the video, but see, there it is, dropped. But it goes away. Enough for me. So that is it for this layout for Scraplift Saturday. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of the Crafty Maven Getaway. Thank you for subscribing, and if you want more from me, if you want to see more from me, just go ahead and click on the link below, and that'll take you over to my YouTube channel. And thanks so much for watching. Bye.